guys, just like I promised you, I have another paranormal experience story from my mom. I said in my previous video, which if you did not watch, I will link down below, that it has been a crazy month for me, so I haven't really been uploading, so I am trying to give you guys some exciting things to watch. And my mom was visiting with me today, so I'm letting her tell some of her experiences for you guys, and I thought that it would work better to split them up into two videos. For today's video, I'm honestly not 100% sure exactly. I think I kind of remember what you were going to tell.
This happened right out of high school. I was about 19 years old, and I had a friend that lived in an old ranch house with his parents. We decided we were going to go out and visit the family. Well, he happened to be the only one home that night, and he played the guitar and he sang good, and so we decided just to sit around and play the guitar in his house, you know, just sing a little and harmonize. It was a hot night, and back then you didn't have a lot of air conditioning in a lot of old houses like that. So anyway, he had the front door open and the screen door was locked. There was a porch light that was on. The house had a long, creaky front porch that went almost the whole length of the house, except on the left side, the door came out to where you get up on the porch and then take a left and go in the door. We are singing along, and all of a sudden, going on this front porch from the farthest place away from the door, we hear creak. So by then we're going, what is that? And we can see out the door, and we can see the length of the porch, and there's nothing on it. And he goes, uh-oh. And we said, what? And he goes, that's our ghost. It's rodeo season time, and it always shows up around rodeo season time. I kid you not, that's what he said. We're hearing it creaking up, and we're petrified, my friend and I, because we're going, what are you talking about? You know, this is weird. And he goes, just wait. He said, that light's going to go off out there. And sure enough, right after that, the front porch light went off. And he wasn't scared. I guess he was used to this. He goes to the screen, and he has to unlock the screen. He says, watch this. I'll have to screw the light 3 times for it to come on. Sure enough, he goes, screw, 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 and the light comes on. We're wishing his parents would hurry up and come home now because we're scared. It wasn't too long later, while we're trying to sing and compose ourselves, I hear creak. And we're just sitting there petrified as he opened the door and the light was off again. I want to go home. I don't want to be here. This is scary. He said, oh, that's nothing. He said, sometimes it will sound like a 2x4 going up and down on the outside of the house. And we're going, are you kidding? And then we see his parents coming down their dirt road to the house. The minute they pulled in their driveway, my friend and I barreled out of the house and got in my car and said, sorry, you've got a ghost. We're not staying here. This is freaky. One night while I'm in this apartment, my front porch light went off, and I always left my front porch light on. So I went to see if the light burned out. It didn't burn out. I had to screw the light in 3 times. And this went on all night long. I did not get any sleep. I was terrified somebody was trying to break into my house.
That's so weird.
It is weird.
Was there any way that he was screwing with you?
No. They lived way out in the middle of the country. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was over a railroad track, down a dirt road, and you could see for miles because in South Texas it's flat. All you have is mesquite bushes that are about 4 feet tall, maybe 5, and cactus. That's it.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Like, I don't know why I was thinking about this. The story of you and Kathy and the recording. The recorder.
Oh my God. Because I'd had all these paranormal experiences off and on, this was many years later. I'm married, and I got a tape recorder. We're having a little party at our house, because back then I did party, and that's what I did. And so my friend, that's still my friend to this day, and we decided we'd go into this old graveyard that had Civil War graves in it, and it was in a town in Crockett, Texas, and we were going to just put this tape recorder on by, you know, these old graves. So we're sitting out in this graveyard, and we're sitting on this old stone bench with my recorder at some old 100-and-something-year-old grave, waiting to see if we catch anything. And we sat there a little while, and we started getting really scared, like we were being watched. She looked at me and I looked at her at the same time, and I said, you ready to go? And she goes, yes! I grabbed the tape recorder and we went to the car, and we decided we were going to listen to see if we got anything. So I rewound the tape recorder. We hear the wind blowing. We hear the birds chirp, chirp, chirp. All of a sudden we hear And I said, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Let's get out of here. We decided we go to the Sonic and sit there. We got a Coke and we sat there. And so we're sipping on it. I said, are you ready now to listen? She goes, yes, okay. So I turned it on and I rewound it, and you hear the wind. You hear the bird. And we know it's coming, and we're looking at each other with big eyes, you know, like, ah. And we hear this. It was a motorcycle. It taught us a lesson.
And it's funny because like a motorcycle drove by in the middle of us doing the last video, and it's like, I'm gonna know that when I watch the video, but you guys didn't know. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you did not see the previous one that I uploaded, I will link it down below. And then be on the lookout for a sleep paralysis video that I'll be doing with Mark very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Just a friend, and he was just a friend. He still is a friend. Don't swing that direction. Tale is happened right out of high school. Hang on, my nose itches. Okay, all right, here we go. You're gonna edit all this, right? Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm old enough. Beep, 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 beep.
Callie, come here. Callie. Okay.
Do you want me to start it over?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Your
I had
boob's
some
on my arm.
Oh, excuse me. Right out of high school. Ha 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 ha. Beep. Okay. This story is right out of high school.
You might want to start over one more time, because when you said this story, I'm going.
Okay.